What is going up, all of you venomous Venusaurs? I'm Stacy, and welcome to a brand new video. Today's gonna be fantastic and very informative because we're gonna be talking about the brand new Gimmick, the main kind of like fun thing your Pokemon get to do inside of Scarlet and Violet, which by the time you're seeing this is less than a month away. We're this close. We're so close. But I'll be honest, I really don't know what this mechanic is, so hopefully while I'm showing you guys, I'll learn something as well. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so we are on the Pokemon website. It's actually scarletandviolet.pokemon.com, but you know what I'm talking about. So here we are. The Gimmick itself is called terrestrializing, or terrestrial, the terrestrial phenomenon, something along those lines. And I'm going to assume you know nothing about it, and I am going to tell you right now I know this much about it. So I'm going to go ahead and read through this, and we'll kind of discover it together, right? Okay, so on August 3rd, which is a long time ago now, Pokemon shine and glimmer like new gems thanks to the terrestrial phenomenon. What is terrestrial phenomenon? That's what we're here to find out, Pokemon. This phenomenon is found only in the Paldea region and makes Pokemon shine and glimmer like gems. It explains this right here. It actually looks like it has a ring on top of its forehead, or on top of its head. It's kind of cool, I guess. When Pokemon terrestrializes, a Terra Jewel appears above the Pokemon's head like a crown, and the Pokemon's body glistens like a cut gemstone. So it grows something on its head, and then its whole body kind of like turns into, yeah, a gemstone. I don't know why. That sounds kind of cool, though. It's said that the terrestrial energy that seeps from the ground of the Paldea region is involved in the phenomenon. That makes sense as to why it's only in this region, just like Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing are only in the other region, which I cannot think of what it's called off the top of my head. God, I'm a terrible Pokemon YouTuber. That's okay. Many details remain unclear, but Professor Sada and Professor Turo are researching this mystery. So let's go ahead and scroll down. We got some pictures here. Can I can't. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. Okay, this is a dope picture. Here we go. So here's Sprigatito, the cat starter, grass cat. It's growing a sunflower and a couple other flowers on top of its head, which is really pretty. The Terra Jewel and the luster of the Pokemon's body differ depending on its type. So flowers, I assume that means grass type. I think I might leave it on this. Let's take my stupid glasses off. Don't know why you're wearing those. That looks... I'm going to leave it this big. Okay. Here we have a candle, so I assume that this is fire type. We have Fuecoco, and his fire type headdress. All the Pokemon in the Paldea region are able to terrestrialize. Wait, no, it says all of them. So that's really cool. And then we have Waxley with his water type, kind of like a fountain on top of his head. So what we know right now is they get special things on top of their heads, and then they shimmer. What does it actually do, though? Master terrestrializing and dominate Pokemon battles. Terrestrializing holds the key to victory or defeat in the battles in the Paldea region. All Pokemon in Paldea can terrestrialize to gain special power. Okay, so now we're talking. First, each Pokemon has a Terra type. Okay, so not normal type, but a Terra type. Okay. The Terra type is inactive until the Pokemon terrestrializes, so it just lays dormant, I guess. It just sleeps until we wake it up. At which time the Pokemon's type will change to its Terra type. For example, some Eevee will have a normal Terra type, which is, I think, what we saw up here, right? This has got to be the Eevee with normal. But some other Eevee have a flying Terra type. So could you imagine a normal type Eevee, but then also having flying type? That sounds kind of cool. There are 18 types, meaning there are countless combinations of Pokemon and Terra types. Terrestrializing a Pokemon allows you to enhance your battle strategies by increasing the power of any moves that the... Wait, let's start all that over because I lost it. Terrestrializing a Pokemon allows you to enhance your battle strategies by increasing the power of any moves that have the same type as your Pokemon's Terra type. So like it's saying if you are a flying type Terra type Eevee, like it said, and you use a flying type move, then it's going to be an extra strong flying type move. Or by changing your Pokemon's weakness. That makes sense too. What? I can't read. When to activate this special transformation and the combination of Pokemon and Terra types you choose to use are all up to you. Find what works best for you to gain the upper hand in battle. So there is the Eevee. I assume that this is normal type, because it wouldn't make sense to be flying type. Eevee with water. Okay, so that's a cool one, even though that's Vaporeon. And then we have a Lilligant. Is that Lilligant? I can't remember. But it's got a grass type on its head. You can terrestrialize a Pokemon once per battle, kind of like a Mega, and the transformation will last until the battle ends. So I'm wondering if I terrestrialize my Eevee, fight or whatever, I bring it back into my Pokeball, battle, and then throw my Eevee back out, is it still terrestrialized? That is a good question. It says will last until the end of battle. So hopefully. So it's got look at all this grass and stuff floating around it. That's pretty cool. Okay, we got more stuff. When a terrestrialized Pokemon uses a move that matches its Terra type, and at least one of its original types, the boost to the move's power will be even greater. Okay, so if I understand that correctly, let's use Fuecoco, for example. So Fuecoco is fire, okay? If the fire type Fuecoco uses a fire type Terra type, then not only is Ember going to be really strong because it's a fire type move and Fuecoco's fire type, it'll be extra strong because the Terra type is like boosting it, you know what I mean? So it's boosting that Ember. So it's Ember, Stab Attack, because it's same fire type, and then Terrestrialize fire. So like 3 times normal strength. So we're talking about, this is probably all wrong, math-wise at least, but Ember, which I think does 40, twice as good because it's Fuecoco, so 80, and then terrestrializing fire type adds another 40, so that's 120 Ember. There's no way that's right. There's no way, right? No, a stab is 1.5, so it's 60. So another 1.5 to that is 20, so 80. So Ember would do 80. Quick math. You will need a Terra Orb to terrestrialize a Pokemon. Okay, this is interesting. Only select trainers in the Paldea region are allowed to carry this special item. Once you terrestrialize a Pokemon, your Terra Orb will lose all its terrestrial energy, and you won't be able to use it again until it's been recharged. That explains why it's once per battle. You can charge your Terra Orb if you touch crystals overflowing with terrestrial energy, or go to the Pokemon Center. So after every battle, you either have to touch an energy crystal or whatever, or go to the Pokemon Center, which is kind of annoying, unless those, crystals are, you know, everywhere. Oh, that might be the orb. What is it called? The Terra Orb? That's gotta be the orb, right? It's a circle. Plus there's the, I don't know if you can tell, but there's the terrestrialized logo inside of it. So that makes sense. So that must be what we need to find. I'm assuming they'll give us one pretty quickly. Only select trainers in the Paldea region are allowed to carry a Terra Orb. And there we have Homegirl, or Homeboy, I can't tell, riding on a Koraidon. And this right here is sparkly, so I assume that that's what they're trying to show us right here. Like, this is the... Oh, wait, no, it's right here. I'm dumb. So right down here is the Terra Crystal. So you just go up to it and touch it, I guess, which is kind of lame, I won't lie. You can find shining crystals scattered around many locations throughout the region. So there we go. That's what we need to find right there, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the website. So, off the top of my head, this sounds really cool. The only thing I don't like is these hat things are kind of lame. Like, and I could just be nitpicking here, but you know, like when we had Megas, they Mega evolved, right? So they look different. Or when we did Gigantamax, yeah, Dynamax was regular. When they Gigantamax, they changed forms. This, all you really did was just add something stupid to their head. Like, Eevee looks dumb. I don't know. I think it looks ridiculous. It could have been a lot cooler. However, to kind of counter that, it does say that every single Pokemon gets it, right? All 18 terrestrial types on all Pokemon, wherever that was. So I guess it would be hard. Yeah, here, all 18 types. I guess it would be really hard to give that many Pokemon a terrestrializing thing, but I don't know. It just could have been cooler looking. Like, I mean, if they were to take the blue crystals from this water and just put it on Eevee to make Eevee like this blue color and crystal, I would have been absolutely okay with it. So, I don't know. That's my opinion about it. As far as what it does, it sounds really cool because one example I know of is Colossal, one of my favorite Pokemon. his ability is called Steam Engine, I think, right? So anytime he gets hit with water, he becomes stupid quick, like as fast as you could possibly get. But obviously, he's super, super weak to water. So what if you took a water-type terrestrial orb, put it on your Colossal, and made your Colossal also water-type? That way, when somebody hits you with water, it doesn't hurt you, like, at all, and you get your Steam Engine ability, so you're going to be super fast, and you didn't lose any health getting it. So, that sounds awesome, especially if you do it in double battle. That could be... This is actually going to be nuts. Pokemon battles are going to be absolutely bonkers because of this terrestrializing or whatever. So, that's pretty much all the website's got. I don't really have much else to add to it, so that is the gimmick for this year, terrestrializing Pokemon. It's a weird name. It's a weird name. Alright there, all of you venomous Venusaurs. That's terrestrializing. It sounds kind of lame, and it looks kind of lame, but what it does is amazing, and that's really what is important. Let me know in the comments below what you think of terrestrializing, and if you would rather have Megas back, because I would! If you haven't yet, please leave a thumbs up on the video. I greatly appreciate it, of course. And I think that's all I've got until next time, so I'll catch you guys later. Woo!